shape, and what are you gonna do afterwards? And usually I'm expecting an answer like, well, continue to exercise. But you'll be surprised at how many guys go, well, I don't know. I mean, I haven't thought that far. They just can only see 3 months down right there, and after that, they haven't really planned to make this part of their lifestyle. So you want to make sure that you can make this as part of your lifestyle, and that's why the system was designed to be simple, to be very convenient, and very easy to follow. So this way you can do this as a lifestyle change instead of just running through this program, getting the good results, and then going back to the old body that you had and going back to old habits.
Yeah, exactly. And I really want to stress that the best way to get into shape is to never get out of shape in the first place. I mean, if all you're doing is just maintaining what you have, that's pretty easy. I mean, you still have to do some stuff, but pretty much, relative to like gaining muscle or like losing a lot of fat, you're coasting. It's not hard, but
Definitely.
you don't want to make life hard on yourself by constantly like backsliding, then have to drag yourself back up, and backsliding, drag yourself back up. Example of that is a lot of the guys I train jiu-jitsu with. They get in awesome shape for a tournament. They get down to their target weight, and then afterwards they don't train for a month, and they eat like crap, and they lose all the progress they made over the past 6 months.
Right.
And it's stupid because you never make any long-term progress like that.
It's like a roller coaster. It's like a diet. It's only temporary. The zero willpower eating system, it's not temporary. It's a lifestyle change. That's why guidelines are implemented like that. So
yeah, definitely. So make sure you implement that as a lifestyle. So let's talk about some of the other results that guys can expect if they successfully complete phase 4. What's going to go down if they succeed with this?
Well, it's an exciting part because when you finish this phase, you're going to get that six-pack that you set out for. You're going to get the smaller waistline now. Your waistline is going to decrease, your body fat is going to decrease significantly, and not just in your abs that you see. You probably saw that if you went ahead and followed the other phases, that you see the jawline starting to come out in your face. You're seeing a definition in your arms, in your chest, everywhere. It's a total transformation. One of the most awesome things about phase 4 and also about this program is after you get the results, automatically you become an inspiration to somebody else. Somebody that's close to you that has kind of seen the changes. Now you are just walking billboard. You are now this walking proof that you can do what you want. Everybody can get the body that they want. So I want to kind of go over this a little bit because at this point, you're now can have the power to inspire somebody, to really change somebody's life, just like yours have changed. From being able to accomplish what you did and be able to get the body that you set out weeks ago to get. So it's an awesome feeling, and I definitely want to make sure that that you become that person, the inspirational person. I talk to Dan all the time, and we always talk about going back to the basics on why we started this program. And the major thing is we love to help people get in shape. We love to see that we can influence and inspire somebody to bring to bring confidence, to really feel good about themselves and be able to feel that they can accomplish anything, because you can. You can accomplish anything you want. And the first thing to do is just to start off with your body, with yourself. But now that you're at phase 4, once you're done with this phase and you accomplished that, you want to spread to everybody else and be able to let someone else know that they can do the same.
Yeah, definitely. And I know for me, it was exhilarating phase 4 to go from being a guy who was like, had abs, to being a guy who had like six-pack abs, like defined with like different things. And let me tell you, it's a very, very big difference. Not only like aesthetically, but also I noticed that it was like a really big increase in athleticism as well. This was the point for me, when I was doing like wrestling and MMA, where I would actually become so athletic that people wouldn't want to wrestle with me. Like when I went to like wrestle with someone, everyone would like walk the other way and like pretend they had an injury or something like that.
Dan has to wrestle in another weight class, in a higher weight class, because he outmuscles and outpowers everybody else in his own weight class. And again, that's because of following the phases, because you have such a strong foundation, when you follow through the program, to where, most guys will never even know about how to really get these results. They've never done it, and they had no idea the significance that it affects, especially on functional strength.
Exactly, yeah. And, to go from a guy who was like 130 pounds, like a physical weakling, to, a guy who's like really like overpoweringly strong because of this program, it was, the feeling is really indescribable. And, I definitely want you to achieve that as well.
Yeah, so, and as you can see, it affects every aspect of your life. you know, when you're able to have the body that you want, you know, the confidence and, you know, the attraction to the women and just, you know, influencing everybody around you. It's such an awesome feeling, and, you know, you'll realize that, you know, problems that you may have had before or maybe that you're experiencing is starting to go away. And it's all because, you know, you feel so much more positive now. You know, you're healthy, you're strong, you look in the mirror and you look damn good. It's an awesome feeling, and that energy, you know, goes out of you. It portrays out of you, and it spreads to people around you. Yeah. You know, we see it firsthand all the time with people that we work with, and it's an awesome feeling. So there's a lot of things that will come, you know, when you get the body that you want. And I just want to congratulate you for taking it this far, because, you know, it's tough. You know, it's tough, and again, that's why most people, you know, don't have the body that they want, because, you know, they don't have that drive. You know, they don't have that want. And so, you know, but again, now that you're here, we want you to go ahead and inspire somebody else, to really go ahead and change somebody else's life too.
Definitely. And I would say, you know, the most life-changing thing for me was that, you know, most people don't really notice about bodybuilding, but bodybuilding doesn't only change you physically, it really changes you mentally. If you've gone through like all these workouts, you've gone through all the phase 3 workouts, and you're maintaining this as a lifestyle, you are not mentally going to be the same. You're no longer going to accept mediocrity in any area of your life. And if you have the mental strength to go through these workouts, you know that you have the mental strength to go through anything. Your personality is going to be very different. You're going to be much more mentally strong, in my opinion, and it's going to help you with women, it's going to help you in your career. Really, every aspect of your life is going to be improved because of this.
Definitely. I mean, you're going to be happy.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like this aspect is really underemphasized. Like, people think it's like really vain to like be this concerned about your looks, but the reality is your life is totally different if you have six-pack abs and if you don't. If you have six-pack abs, you know, you take your shirt off and you're almost getting treated like a celebrity. You know what I mean? Where it's beyond like not being embarrassed to like take your shirt off anymore. It's to the level where, you know, it's almost you almost have like power just by doing that. It's really insane, and you know, I'm really glad that you've had the opportunity to feel that yourself now.
Definitely. So now at this point, once you finish this phase, what I want you to do is to go ahead and take the after picture now, because remember, you got your vision board, you got your before picture, you should have sent that in by now, and we want you to take your after picture and go ahead and also write some type of testimonial, or just write about your story, anything to pretty much let us know, you know, the experience that you had and the results that you had, and anything you want to implement, or anything you want to put in that maybe you think would help somebody else. We can make certain changes, and I want to stress, I definitely want you to go ahead and do this, because again, the reason we got started in this whole program is to help as many people as we can, to influence everybody around us and everybody that's not around us. If you go ahead and send it in, it's gonna be an inspiration to others. For people that go to the website and they see pictures of you before and after, you know, automatically that's going to go ahead and inspire somebody else. And that's also another reason why we want to go ahead and get the before and after pictures and get the testimonial. So if you can, go ahead and make sure you take that after picture and just write any type of a testimonial you like, and just go and upload it to the forum on this page. And again, you know, I want to stress, I really want to thank you for doing that. It is very rewarding for myself and Dan, and it'll be very rewarding and inspirational to others. Yeah,
definitely. And I really want you to think back to where you were at when you first started this program, where, you know, you wanted those six-pack abs so bad, but you weren't quite sure, you know, is it really possible, and you didn't really believe 100%. And I want to let you know that by uploading that after picture and by writing that testimonial, you're helping somebody who's in the same position to really believe that this is possible and to change their life. All right, so after a guy goes through phase 4, after he's maintaining phase 4 as a lifestyle, what's next for him? What are the next steps?
So I keep stressing about inspiring somebody else. So what I actually want you to do is, after you finish this program and you get the body that you want, I want you to find one person. I want you to find one person, and I want you to go ahead and inspire them to do exactly the same that you did. And, you know, and again, it goes back to, you know, being able to positively influence people around you. You're going to find that this person may be somebody that's really close to you, and, you know, it's probably something that you definitely want, because once you experience this feeling and this accomplishment, it's such an awesome, it's an awesome experience. you want to make sure that somebody close to you can feel exactly the same. So I want you to go out and I want you to find one person and get them going in the right direction. Have them get a six-pack, or at least get them working out and following the program, so this way, you know, they can experience the same thing that you did.
Yeah, definitely. And another thing which, you know, I really encourage everybody to do is to keep studying that monthly content and to keep evolving, because even when you have the six-pack abs, kind of the comparison I make is like, it's like getting your black belt in martial arts. Even once you have the black belt, there are many, many degrees further which you can go with it. And there's no end, you know, like even if you have a great physique, it can always get better. I know Mike himself is, you know, still trying to improve his physique and still working really hard on it. I'm still working really hard on it. No matter how much you've accomplished, you know, you can always accomplish more. So I urge you, you know, this isn't the end, this is really the beginning of your journey. Just keep evolving and always keep making your physique better.
Definitely.
And actually, one other thing which, you know, is really important is that you really stay focused on maintaining these six-pack abs as a lifestyle. Actually, Mike, can you talk about that? Can you talk about, you know, what that's like to maintain those six-pack abs as a lifestyle?
Well, it becomes pretty easy, because remember, you follow the system, you follow the program, and you'll realize that, you know, it's not very hard. We made this program very simple, so this way you can actually do it as a lifestyle. Yeah. So now that you're at the last phase, once you're done, all you're basically doing is, you know, just repeating everything that you learned, and it's going to become habit. So remember, it becomes very, very simple. And then we break it down. Just remember, you have to get your workouts in, follow the eating system, and get your sleep. That's pretty much it. There's not really much magic after you have it, because it's so easy to maintain. Yeah. Your body doesn't want to change, and so once you change and you went through all the stress and everything like that, your body wants to stay the same. So the longer you keep your six-pack abs, the easier it is to maintain. And you'll find that your body will actually develop a memory. It's a muscle memory, but you also have fat memory. And basically, long story short, you'll be able to maintain your six-pack abs for a very, very long time, just as long as you follow the system, just like you did up to this point.
And the longer you maintain your six-pack abs, the stronger that standard becomes reinforced in your mind, where, you know, your standard becomes so strong that you are a guy with your six-pack, and it becomes so totally unacceptable for you to fall below that, you know, it's going to be maintained as a lifestyle.
Definitely.
Okay, so let's review. What are some of the key points that guys need to remember about phase 4?
Well, the first key point is to make sure that you're going to go ahead and follow the phase, follow the full implementation of the zero willpower eating system, so this way you can go ahead and get rid of that last few pounds. Also, follow phase 4 as a lifestyle. Make sure you're continuously doing that phase, continuously doing the workouts, and also remember to go ahead and upload your after picture and the testimonial to definitely give us the feedback, and to do the inspirational, to be able to inspire somebody else. Also, the most important thing is to find that one person that we talked about, and to go ahead and inspire them and give them that same experience that you experienced up to this point, and to change somebody else's life.
Definitely. And, you know, I really want to congratulate you on making this forward to phase 4, on, you know, getting your six-pack abs. And, you know, we're going to see you in the workout videos, but I just want to, you know, thank you for taking part in this program, and, you know, say congratulations, you did it, so be proud of yourself.
Definitely.